Welcome back, everybody, to Super Mega Baseball 3, here in Season 1 as we continue our push for the postseason. The playoff race is getting intense, and right now we are tied for the 4th spot in the West. It's going to be difficult to get there, but we have our shot now with just 13 games to go in the season. We've been able to really turn around a lot of this team with DeMario Waddle playing much better and now being second on the team in home runs. We've had breakouts from players such as Boof Cobb, Sonny Cooker has been a good addition, and I think that we're getting a little bit better on the pitching front, although we still have a ways to go there. But I feel good about this team competing into the final games of the season for that last playoff spot. But we know that we're going to have to probably get to 500, and we have to win games like this one here against the Phantoms. They're 14-20. We have one game against them, and then we'll take on the Razors, and then a 2-game series here against the Warhawks. And we'll finish a 3-game series here against the Chompers. That could be a pretty big series with both teams here very close to that final spot. The Cobras are there as well. So why don't we start today with a little simulation, and we'll see if we can get to 17-18. 4-1 win for the Phantoms. The last place Phantoms. Cobras taking on the Bee-Wolves now. There we go. We want the Bee-Wolves to win there. The Warhawks and the Chompers, no real preference. The Chompers do get the victory. So now 3 teams at 16-19 in the West. We can almost afford Casey Daniels' next upgrade, but these expiration odds are getting higher. 26% we could lose this one, and we still need another $200,000. That's like 3 games worth of simming. We're going to have to get lucky. If it doesn't work, Sonny Cooker has a pretty good upgrade here. We could upgrade Valdez. That accuracy makes a big difference. We saw that last episode with me pitching with Tanner Parker. Missed 1 pitch, and it was gone. Another one for Serrano is available. Taking on the Razors now. They jump out in front big time, but here we come, pulling off the comeback! And DeMario Waddle hits a homer to give us the win. Wow, that's one of our best comebacks of the entire season right there. Firebirds get a victory. Scorpions win their game. All right, can the Bee-Wolves beat the Cobras? Not even close. We're tied again. Chompers, they hold on. We're all tied at 17-19 now. Chompers take on the Phantoms, and they get their 18th victory. Cobras trying to keep pace, and they get number 18 as well. So that means we need to win here against the Warhawks to match. We have a series here against them, and they have not been very good, so this is a favorable spot for us to be right now. I think we'll sim this first game and play the next one. 2-0 victory. There we go. Easy. Keeping pace. 4-seed tie. Now let's hope we see the Chompers and Cobras lose if they come up here on the schedule at all. Chompers and Toucans. There we go, we like that result. And this one doesn't really matter. Bee-Wolves continue to close in on a playoff berth. Alright, Tyrus Sparks versus Jimmy Mills. We take on the Warhawks once again. And the upgrade for Casey Daniels did indeed disappear. So do we spend the $1.7 million now somewhere else? Don't really care about making Neil Hope faster. We could look at the one for Sonny Cooker. Quick little contact boost would be nice. I think I want to go for Valdez, though. I think that having more dependability out of our bullpen is going to be necessary if we want to go deep into the season anyway. Just really hope we don't lose K-Man here. Velocity up 2. +5 on accuracy. And we retain K-Man. So, an accuracy boost, not the big one. We haven't seen that low percentage increase happen before. I could also get this one for Omar Serrano, increase his power a little bit. Potentially +7. But I'm probably going to hold on to it for now. Sylvester Seymour won an arm wrestling competition, so he got a boost here at age 30. That's good to see. Checking out more of the moves made around the league. I wanted to see if anybody would be added that was already released. I'm pretty sure there are some good free agents out there, but they're probably not too easy to add. Sammy Hollins, for instance, $9.6 million. I mean, it's hard to make that work. Oh wow, there are some other surprises down here. Remy Jean-Charles has been released. It seems the AI will definitely look to cut a lot of these older players. Honestly, it's kind of tempting here to replace Enter Text with Remy Jean-Charles. We would have another power bat to come off the bench. I mean, Enter Text is decent across the board. It would be giving up on a younger player. I'm not going to make the move yet, but I'm going to put Remy on the watch list here. And let me know what you think. I'm thinking maybe if we are going to the postseason and we want to add some power, it's pretty tempting. It's also kind of tempting to look to add Samuel Stensgaard at first base. He's only 23 years old and has some pretty good power here and a good arm. I'll keep him on the watch list as well. If I want to make some of these additions, like in the case of Stensgaard, that's probably more of like a long-term play. Might want to wait and just drop the salary down a little bit, because it would be higher than a lot of our backup salaries right now. Maurice Manning's available? Are you kidding me? Manning got released? We are not going to be adding him here because we would have like nothing left in surplus, but wow, some great players out there. Why don't we get to our game today and try to get to 500, everybody? Here we go, everybody. Let's get underway. The Warhawks have a very bad record this season, and it's going to be our last game here against them, and they've made an addition here. Tatum Longboat is leading off and hitting 125 this year. So I know every team is going to be making some changes. It's cool to see, like, it seems the teams are making changes, you know, relative to how their season's going. And that's how it should be to make franchise a long-term fun mode here in Super Mega Baseball. But again, we're pitching with Tyrus Sparks today. I'll try to avoid some of those low and away curveballs. Or I guess in this case, it'd be inside to the lefty. Want to throw them from time to time, but they are nowhere near automatic. There we go! Caught the inside corner, and that's strike three looking. The Warhawks still have Bram Atkinson, but I wonder if he could also become a free agent after this season. I wonder how different the teams will look from year one to year two. Could potentially be a lot for certain teams. Alright, Michael Bell's hitting only 208. He's juiced and locked in now, so he must be playing better, which indicates he was hitting under 200 for a while. This one is lifted out to Cooker in right, and he makes the long run to go get it. The DH, Malcolm Maley now at the plate. Just a disappointing year all around for the Warhawk offense. Only a 211 average here for Maley. Oh, he looked at a good one. That's strike three. 2 strikeouts in the first for Sparks. And here's Boof Cobb, everybody. He's going to bat leadoff today. Try to get some scoring chances here for the top of our order with the 400 hitting Cobb leading the way. But we're up against a pretty good pitcher today in Jimmy Mills, who gets the line out there of Cobb. Waddle up next now, the average down to 247. Mills has a ton of velocity. Going to be difficult to hit against him for sure. And that is lifted over to Bell. Nice play. Sylvester Seymour has 15 homers on the year, 46 ribbies. And he hits a towering fly into shallow center. How'd that only go that far? All right, a 3-up, 3-down inning very quickly for Mills. There we go. There's a good curveball, but let's not go back to it quite yet. Lifted the Waddle in center. Easy. Swung through it. Valentino Foster as one of the better averages on this team. He hits a dribbler over to Seymour. 2 away. Some of their better averages are hitting down in the order. Here's Skip Jordan, 275 average. In on the hands with the heat. 2 strikes. Won't chase that one. But he does go after the changeup, and there's another Spark strikeout. Ty Gonzalez, 21 RBIs on the year. I expected a few more this season. But I know that in the beginning of this series, he had really bad luck. And that's a line out to Bell. All right, plenty of line drive contact so far, but got to find some grass. Didn't mean to swing at that. I did mean to swing at that one. It was just a really bad swing. 2 strikes on Sparks, and he goes down. It's 104. What do you expect? What am I going to do with 104 mile per hour fastball? Well, how about opposite field? Neil Hope. It is off the wall. Are you kidding me? By maybe a foot, if that. All right, Sonny Cooker, after the 2-out double. Way inside. Cooker, line drive, center field, and Hope rounds third. It's an RBI single. The Sharks are on the board first. Not bad here with 2 down against Jimmy Mills. Omar Serrano at the plate. Well, I didn't hit a good pitch, but we got our first run. Now facing the 8 hitting Lamar Williams. I definitely think the AI should look to rebalance their order more often. Needs to be some logic in place to look at recent performance and some other stats. On the ground, hit weakly. Williams is retired. First trip to the order has not been too bad for Tyrus Sparks. Uh-oh. Not a very good pitch, but that's how the season has gone for the Warhawks. Back to Longboat here. On the ground, Cobb picks it up and delivers. 3 up, 3 down. A quick inning for Sparks. Logan Aguirre's going to hit again and play catcher this episode, hitting 231. And he hits a dribbler over to Michael Bell. He's done. Trying to keep the average north of 400 for Booth Cobb, but we got to get a hit. Now 2 strikes for Mills. Oh no, 103. You really don't want to go and have this become a 2-strike count. Like, this is a bad combo of ratings to face and traits, because you'd think you'd want to work the count against a really good pitcher, drain their stamina, wait for your pitch. But the problem is if he gets 2 strikes, K-Man is going to make it even tougher to hit. So what do you do then? Just try to get your pitch and drill it and hope it goes somewhere good. It didn't for us. We are zooming through the innings here. Atkinson with a towering pop-up into right. Easy enough. Bell over to Seymour, and it's past him down the line. Could consider going to second, but he won't. I think that's the second hit of the day for the Sharks. And now we'll look for a double play potentially, but that's lifted over Seymour's head. Serrano trying to cut it off. He does, but it's a 1-out double here, and the Warhawks have their best scoring threat. Now would be a good time to work on getting a strikeout. Lifted to center, hit pretty well. Waddle to the gap. Long run, and it's down. I was just off by a little bit. It's an RBI double. Should have been a sacrifice. And still just 1 down here. Foster to Cobb. He takes it away. Let's limit the damage here. Front door slider. In there for strike 1. There we go. Got to get the power pitch fastball. And the two-seamer is drilled to center field. And Waddle will make the play this time. But it's one apiece now. Warhawks tie it up. Here's Sylvester Seymour leading off the fourth for us. Oh, I didn't want to swing at that, actually. 2 strikes quickly, though, on Seymour. K-Man's activated. And that's it. 104. Once you get the 2 strikes, it's ball game. Ah, man, reached for it. Gotta play it off the ricochet, and there's enough time. Mojo just went up for Mills. It still can go up from here. Here's Ollie Sparks. Sparks gets a hold of one. Drilled to left center field. It's down for extras. There we go, a 2-out double. Can we cash in? Neil Hope is tense. Can he get his 18th RBI? Probably got to go power swing here. And he drives one out to center. It's hit well, but playable for Lamar Williams. On to the 5th we go. I haven't really had a dominant outing with Sparks in a while, and I've pitched a lot with him, so hoping that whatever happens today ends up with his ERA dropping back to the 3s. Whoa, shattered the lumber. And that's somehow reaching the seats. There we go. Strike 3 swinging. Orlando Charles now at the plate. The catcher. 2 quick strikes. We'll go up top now. And almost get strike 3. Not chasing anything. Okay then. Enjoy the 99 in on the hands. I'm throwing it there again. Got him. 101. Tatum Longbow. It's only a 100 average now on the season. And he lifts it out to Serrano. Drifting back at the track. Out number 3. All right, the Aces are in control of this game. Jimmy Mills, only 37 pitches to this point. Ooh, that's 104 without K-Man activated. And now K-Man is activated again. And that is off the glove and a base hit to lead off the inning. Can I get something good with Serrano? I feel like I always hit a bad pitch with him. Maybe that's continuing. 4-6-3 double play. Can't say we're going to do much in this inning here. Aguirre's up. Way behind that one. Wow, that's a drilled fly ball to left center. Way back at the track and caught! Oh, man, I'm moving the fence in the offseason. We are going to fix that. That should be a home run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the 6th now with Tyrus Sparks. 3.9 ERA. And 44 strikeouts now on the season. It'll be interesting to see, like, in a 48-game season for us here, what becomes, like, the benchmark for really good numbers as far as, like, home runs go. Because obviously, you know, the 30 is not going to be the mark for a 48-game season. I think it'll be more like 15 or 20. Hammer down the line and foul. All right, Bell. Lifted over to Serrano. These ace pitchers not giving up much here in this game. Malcolm Maley. Gotta get strike 1. And now we're going for the strikeout. Drilled it to Waddle. Easy. 6 solid innings for Tyrus Sparks. We'll see if he gets the 7th. Boof Cobb is tense. No, that's not good. That's a strike? Are you kidding me? I gotta hit that. It's also a strike. Cobb's retired. Playing against Jimmy Mills is not good for the mojo. That's hammered. Deep left field. 1-0 lines one out of here. A solo homer. Got a good pitch inside and turned on it. 11th homer on the year for Demario Waddle. It's 2-1 Sharks. That brings up Sylvester Seymour. You know, one thing that I think makes a lot of sense in like how the MLB is shifting to more of a power emphasis with the home runs. Like, I feel that there have just been so many good ace pitchers around the league. And I think the best way to attack them is with power. You're really going to get singles, steal a base, get a ground ball to advance, and then a base hit. Whoa. Pulled hamstring for Seymour. That's not good. Yeah, that's really bad. Seymour's going to have to come out of the game. Immediately. And I think we'll have Casey enter, and then we'll move his position, because he can't play third base. But back to what I was saying, like, when you face an ace pitcher, at least if you have power, you can rely on the home run. I think it's going to be a lot more reliable than stringing together, like, 3 good events in a row to get a run across. That's drilled also into the gap, and we're getting something going here in the 6th inning. We're going to get a double here. We'll hold at third. Oh, no, it's not a double. How do we not get there in time? Now there's 2 away. What was that? It's 2-1 Sharks. Ollie Sparks trying to make it 3-1. Mills can't find the zone suddenly. And he walks Sparks. Bases could have been loaded here with 1 down for Neil Hope. Alright, Mills is starting to lose control a bit. This is a really good inning for us. Alright, 2-2 count. Hammered to center. Does he have enough of it? No. But we got a lot better that inning. That was fun. Alright, let's fix our defense up now. Position swap with Boof Cobb. Cobb's going to play third base now. Casey to short. Alright. Infield taken care of. Here's Hudson. Hammered that one. Daniels just out of reach. That could be extra bases. Waddle gets to it. A laser to second, not in time. Still want to keep Sparks out there. Nice pitch. Power pitch fastballs have made a huge difference, and it's really easy to get there with Tyrus Sparks. The accuracy is not difficult at all. So if you're playing this game, I'd recommend, on higher egos especially, like the power pitching. You can be strategic with it. You can use it to try and get strikeouts. But I kind of like it to get ahead in the count with just like fastballs like this. I think they're more likely to take on a good power pitch. And the fastballs are easier to aim, so almost every fastball I throw now is power. But we're out of that inning, still up by 1, and Mills is still in the game too. We'll lay off that pitch. With the velocity down a bit, it's a little easier to read for sure. That's hammered to center. I've had some really well hit outs in this game. But how about with Serrano? I don't hit anything well with him, it seems. Well, I have to swing at that. Base hit center field. All right, Logan. Do we want to play him? Lumen actually should have started this game. Tate Taylor. Now we'll keep Aguirre in there. Actually, I think I want to put Lumen in. I hit well with him. Ignore that. 1 and 2. Oh man, that's lined? Are you kidding me? That didn't hit the ground? A new pinch hitter, Terrence Harper, enters. So both starting catchers are now out of the game. Sparks still in here for the 8th inning. Over to Hope, lined for the first out. And I think from there, we're going to go to the bullpen. Great outing for Tyrus Sparks. Perhaps he could still go. But we're ready. We're going to go to Tanner Parker here. Got to be more accurate. I don't trust power pitching as much with him. Like that right there wasn't as accurate as most of mine thrown with Sparks. I'm probably not going to throw power pitches here against the top of their order with Parker. Maybe with like an 0-2 count, I'm going out of the zone. But I got to get ahead first. All right, now we'll try it. Got a couple to waste. And it's hit softly to Casey. Bottom 8, here we go. Trying to set up Valdez for the 9th. Boof Cobb doesn't have a hit today. He's hoping to fix that now. And Cobb lifts one. And that's a lazy fly ball. An 0 for 4 afternoon. Demario Waddle has a hit, one of our biggest. And Waddle drills one just over the head of Jimmy Mills. That couldn't have missed by much. Oh man, I thought I was timing it up there. Casey lines out, we're going to the 9th. And here comes Andres Valdez. Facing some of the best hitters here for the Warhawks. Clocking in the triple digits. Hit softly, past Valdez. Sparks makes the play, 1 down. Malcolm Maley. There we go, 2 quick strikes. And that's lifted over to Cooker. Doesn't have to move far. Warhawks down to their final out. It's Quincy Hudson. He has 3 homers on the year and grounds it. Sparks with Valdez covering. That's your ball game. A 2-1 Sharks win. One of the fastest games I've played in this entire series. Only 14 combined hits. The ace pitchers pitched well, but eventually we got the big swing off of Mills. 6 strikeouts in this one for Tyrus Sparks. That was fun. Pretty successful episode. I think that we gained like 2 games of ground. I know we came in, I think, 2 games under 500, but now we are 19 and 19. And if the season ended right now, we'd be in the playoffs. So we still have less than 10 games to go. A couple more episodes. We'll see which ones end up being the most important. Obviously, this next one is going to be difficult. We take on the Freeze, and they're 24 and 13. So they're going to the postseason, most likely. B-Wolves are out in front here in the West. The wild card battle, though, is pretty intense for both conferences. For league leaders, is Cobb eligible yet? No, he's not for average, sadly. Seymour leads the league in homers and RBIs, with Demario Waddle now tied for 3rd in home runs after a terrible start to the season. I think I even benched him for a while. So it's been really fun to see him turn the year around and now become one of the better hitters in the league suddenly. And obviously, he won the game for us today. So that is going to do it for us, everybody. That is it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed the action. Very fast episode, but when the aces are on the mound, that's what you expect. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back again with more Sharks baseball soon. Have a great day.